The world is always changing and evolving. Education and English language training are no different. Your trusted partner for many years in Myanmar, EDULINK, is changing as well. We're thinking outside the box and have a new tool to teach you with that we know you're going to love. It's called Evolve. We introduced Evolve this term. After the holiday break, all students will be using this exciting new product. We'll be talking to some of the ones who have already started, but to start, we'd like to interview Nick Skews, former academic coordinator for professional development at EDULINK.
I think each textbook brings its own kind of strengths and weaknesses. We have through my career, I've seen a lot of different textbooks, and one of the good things that I really like about Evolve is it's more of a toolbook rather than a textbook.
Toolbook?
Yeah, a toolbook. So it's a bit less restrictive. It gives the teachers a bit more opportunity to make the activities more interactive. I think you could just teach from the book, but with decent teacher training, which EDULINK has, that shouldn't be the case. You're going to have teachers who are able to take this book and make interesting, interactive, fun, communicative lessons. I used to be the academic coordinator for EDULINK in Yangon, but recently I've moved. I'm working somewhere else. But I was on the committee to help decide on the new textbook for EDULINK. Well, we used a criteria selection process developed by a teacher trainer, and he created a long list of things to check for, like how it's appropriate to students, how engaging is it, does it employ like online or offline interactive elements. It was a very long criteria, and Evolve managed to hit pretty much every single tick box. I think a better focus on writing, and I know a lot of students don't really like writing, but that's important. It's incredibly important. You're writing emails, you need to confirm things. It's one of the things that you most need, and I think a more focus on that is really important. A big focus on with Evolve is the speaking element. So yeah, there is a big push to increase the language and useful speaking language, which is great. Teachers know how to use a textbook, and Evolve assists teachers in that way. It's really there for them to take the right elements and implement them in the correct way. So it's really kind of a boon. It's really an assistance for the teachers. It's not to replace the teachers. It is only there to help the teachers make the most of the classroom. Yeah, so blended learning is incredibly important. It's probably one of the biggest changes in the market, kind of pushed forward by a guy called Khan, who developed the idea that you could learn a lot of stuff at home and just bring it and practice into the classroom. Evolve includes that. So we have now a much bigger blended learning element. So you're learning through activities at home, cementing, remembering the stuff you learned in the classroom.